All right. It says we are live. Hopefully that is in fact true. Hello, welcome. Apologies for missing Wednesday's show. My brother and nephews were in town, and so they stopped by and we spent pretty much all day just hanging out. We made cookies. It was great. Made cookies, had lunch, had fruit, had run around the house. So it was very nice. And so again, apologies for canceling on you and like forgetting to like write about it ahead of time, being like, oh hey, by the way, my bad. I fully screwed up there. Um, but they had thought they were going to come on Tuesday and then wound up Wednesday fitting better for their schedule. So sorry. But also it kind of worked out because we had the the guys who were doing our kitchen. They finished what they could on Monday and Tuesday. So Monday they finished the floor. Tuesday morning they came by to pick up the countertop slab and take it away to the workshop that would cut it for us. And then the painter guy got stuck on the job that he was on, so he couldn't come until later. So we were just like, hey, there's a lot trying to happen all at once on Wednesday. Could we just have the painter guy come like Thursday or Friday? And that worked out great. He came Thursday morning, did the one wall and the baseboard and quarter round stuff. Kitchen looked great. So as he was painting Thursday morning, they brought the countertop back and sealed it and like put it where it's supposed to go, and then sealed it, I should say. So kitchen looks great. We let the rest the like baseboards and stuff dry yesterday. So if I look sweaty, it's because I am. I was putting back together all of the kitchen stuff. But I also was like under the cabinet, like reinforcing the like drawer glide stuff, like having they were the basic cabinets essentially from like Lowe's or Home Depot, and the drawer things were not like fully secured to the back of the cabinet. So I did that. I should have done that before the countertop was in place, because that would have been easier, but I didn't. So I had to do like pretend I was a contortionist, and thank myself for being hypermobile. But at the same time, it was kind of yeah. So anyway, so we are in the process of reinstating our kitchen into its normal usage and spots. And so so if I look sweaty, that's why, because I was running around trying to do that stuff this morning before the stream. So yay. Also this morning we had because we had thought we were going to use 2 hutches as like the thing, but they didn't provide as much storage space as we thought they were going to, and they also didn't provide any counter space essentially. So we donated them to Habitat for Humanity Restore, so that they can 1, we can get it out of our house, and 2, they can sell it and use the proceeds for good things. So yeah, that's that's how that went. So they brought a big old truck and took those away this morning. So all the good things. In the meantime, I did finish my rough draft of a novella, so that's done. That was my July focus. So excellent. I managed to finish that before the month was over. Yay! Now we're in August, so I have 2 stickies for the new August project that are on my to-do list, or well, technically on my doing list. This is the to-do, this is the doing, and this is the done. So yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are in terms of like Jules' chaotic life. Also, we're doing laundry today because it's Friday, and that's usually when we do laundry. So again, apologies if you hear the stuff and I may disappear at one point to like switch over loads or something. So, just life is happening. And it's okay because life is going to happen. So if you need to switch over your laundry as well, perfectly okay with me. Perfectly okay with me. I like it when you have clean clothes to wear. So Mom Maggie is here and says, "Happy all the words August to all, and to all a good right." Love it. Also, yes, don't forget to congratulate Mom Maggie. MM Ward has launched the Pagosa Cliffs. So make sure there was a launch stream last night. So replay gang, you can watch that. Also, don't forget to congratulate Becca C. Smith for Grandma's Little Secret, which is going to be published with Imitable Books, and Kate Kavanaugh, who's going to be publishing Thanks for Watching, also with Imitable Books, distributed by Simon & Schuster. So, like, exciting news for our AuthorTube friends. Please make sure that you go and congratulate them. And also, if you know of anybody else that I have missed their announcements somehow, please let me know so I can also go and celebrate with them. So yeah. Stays in the waiting room, so you will not be writing. Everyone get the words since you cannot. Thanks for joining us, Stacy, and good luck with the waiting room. May your wait be short. Hopefully. hopefully. Cross our fingers, knock on wood. Mom Maggie says, "Thanks. You're welcome. I'm excited for you." Mom Maggie says, "Hey, everyone. Hello. Welcome." Kate says, "TGIF and Lamas. Yes. Happy first harvest, essentially, mainly focusing on like grains and stuff. So if you want to celebrate things that have like oat and wheat and grain, essentially, like, yeah, have some bread, have some beer." if you're old enough and drink responsibly and all that. Have some, well, meat is honey based, so it's not, but still, you can still have meat. It's fine. Again, drink responsibly. Monique says, "I finally made it. It's been a while." Well, welcome back. Lynn, pen name Alyssa Winters. Hello, welcome. Good morning. You missed Wednesday as well. It was a busy work day, but we're here today for the first. Yay! Also, that does mean I need to change my dry erase calendar. Because if I don't do it in the first couple of days, it's like 2 weeks before I do it. So, Mom Maggie sprinted back in from full hanging laundry. Also, laundry day for you. Understood. Yes. Hell yeah, for novella. Yeah, I'm trying to get my writing process a little bit cleaner so that I understand a little bit better about how I function and the like getting it into the right shape. So I'm trying that with like shorter lengths. I've been trying it for a while. It's an ongoing process. Good job on the novella. Thank you. The Doing. Yes, exactly. The Doing. It's awesome for all three of our writer friends. Yes, exactly. Becca, hello. Welcome and congratulations. Kate says, "Woohoo!" Celebrating. Mom Maggie says, "Thanks for all the good wishes." Kate says, "I love that." Yes. Today's your anniversary, 28 years. Wow. That's amazing. Congratulations to you. Here's Becca. Just saw your post. Thank you. You're welcome. You deserve all the good applause. Round of applause. Yay. I'm excited. I'm excited for all the good books. Oh, apparently I have one of my hairs in my drink. My hair is falling out. No, it's just shedding like normal. Okay, let's see. Mom Maggie says, I got hubby a card that said 80% of marriage is deciding where to go and what to eat. Yeah. I think I've seen a couple of people on social media where um like the guy is like, guess where I'm taking you to eat? And the girl's like, oh, are you taking me to Olive Garden? Are you taking me to like whichever her favorite store is? And he goes, yep, because he had zero clue where she wanted to eat. But her first instinct was like, oh, so yeah. I've seen those and I think it's a really cute hack for like making the decision easier. um, but yeah, I think it's cute. Okay, and you were at Comic-Con when you got the news. Oh, so that's actually really fun. Really fun. So you actually signed your contract at the hotel. Nice. Excellent. That's exciting on multiple levels. So then you just get to enjoy Comic-Con with that like high of accomplishment. Amazing. And on the instant you wrote, and I still don't know what you want to eat and where you want to go. Stay says only 80%? That seems low. Kara says, I need someone to be excited for all the terrible books. I mean, they are kind of fun. Like, some of them are just, they're so bad that they're fun. Yeah. Then maybe you can finally find an audience for your art. Oh, no. No, your writing is good. Your writing is good. But yeah, that's the, there are some things that I have read that they are just, I envision like a 10 or 11-year-old writing them because that's sort of the level that they're at. And I'm just like, you're starting your writing career early. That's great. So, Mom Maggie says my answer is always, I don't know. For the next few months, for the next few months, Monique is going to be working on promoting My Ex is a Vampire and getting it ready to publish. Exciting. Mom Maggie would rather cook at home and not be worried about food quality. This is also true. And yeah, I think this is also probably true if you have a lot of allergies and sensitivities as well. If you don't trust industrial kitchens not to cross-contaminate, which is a real concern. But yeah. Mama Maggie says congrats to Monique on getting ready to publish My Ex is a Vampire, and laughing along with Stacy about the the decision making within marriages about where to go, what to eat. Mom Maggie says the average reading comprehension level has dropped to 6th grade. Is it only 6th grade? I was for sure that it was going to be lower, but yeah, it is sad. It is. Monique's My Ex is a Vampire is going to be coming out in October. Perfect month for a vampire story. Just trying to figure out what you have to do exactly. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see. We need the doggos, which we have several. And then we have, so doggos, card, and then to work we go. Gina the Soul Writer. Wave, tag, like. Hello. Welcome. We just get all the doggos today. Okay, so Tuesday, we have Luigi. Please hold still while he conducts his sniff analysis. He's making sure that you are cool. We'll contact you shortly with the results. 13 out of 10, you passed. Here's Luigi and his snoot. The ankle makes it look so long. So long. And he's taking his job very seriously, making sure that you pass the inspection. Wednesday, we have Captain, who is absolutely not doing anything mischievous under the couch. And even if he was, You would not be privy to that info as you are not a member of his Under the Couch Club for cuties. Here is Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. So cute. Wonder if he has applications for Under the Couch cuties. Thursday, we have Apollo. He is the county's head watermelon inspector. All watermelons must be tasted by him before distribution. It's a refreshing job, but somebody has to do it. So here is Apollo, taste testing your watermelon. And then finally for today, we have Arlo. He is bark to school shopping. He has a big semester ahead of him. He's taking Intro to Big Stretches and Unconditional Love 101. We wish him the best. So here is Arlo. Very cute. And I think he's in a Staples. I was trying to figure out if he was in Target or something else, but the bin behind him says Staples. So Monique says, fun fact about me, I can smell when a watermelon is being opened a mile away. Does that also include if it's not a ripe watermelon? Can you still smell it? Like, fully ripe ones, I understand. But, like it says, Lola Stapos Doggo. Yes, exactly. Exactly. All right, we're going to see if we can get back into focus. Or not. Or not. We still have the card to do, so we'll just pull a card. And I'll be fuzzy for a little while. Pretend it's a filter. The vintage filter. Ooh, we pulled the Lion. Be generous of spirit. It's number 37. Let's see. Monique says, I honestly don't know, but whenever my dad cuts open a watermelon, you can smell it even if you're in a room away. Thanks. Kara says, I'm the only one in my household who likes watermelon. In this case, I think it's the other members of your household who are deranged rather than me. Watermelon has a texture that if it's not really ripe, like the texture's bad. And I've had many a bad watermelons. So here's the Lion. Be generous of spirit. A healthy ego means you... Yes. A healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God's out. Lion spirit's appearance is a reminder. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? What is the internet doing? Settings. Okay, yeah, we're on 720p, so okay. Still right. Yeah, I figured I probably would be. Let's see if we can. There we go. Yeah, I froze for my StreamYard screen went black. And my how's your internet levels? Radar went down to the bottom. So who knows? Not sure. Maybe it doesn't like the Lion. Okay, so I don't even know where y'all would have been able to hear from. So a healthy ego means that you ease God's order instead of edging God out. The Lion spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given a gift of pride and of healthy sense of your worth to express to divine authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom, and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in ways that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud yet humble. Practice gratitude, and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. The lion knows there is a great savanna before you and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts, if you choose to work in partnership with the spirit. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness. So what a blessing you can be to all. So there you go. That is your card for the day. Why? Okay, y'all, make sure you save today, because that's the second time that it's gone, and I don't have anything else going in the background, like nothing else. I have the chat popped out, and I have it rained though. It's rained for pretty heavily over the last couple days. Sometimes it is, when it's not as dry out, it's a little wonky sometimes. So make sure you save. I'm sorry. All the bugs today. Kara says, Enchanted Map Balancing Act number 11. You are calm within no matter the fluctuations of outer conditions. Maybe that's what you should aim for, but you're not. But that could be a thing that you want to work towards. So maybe it's something to keep in mind. Pull the Page of Cups inverted. Ooh, okay. Page of Cups. Cups is the emotional realm. Page is sort of like student, but could be messenger. Something to learn. Inverted means haven't learned the lesson, maybe. Ready? We are just having all kinds of problems today. So, okay, let me camera off and see if this helps. Okay, so it works. Y'all let me know if you can hear me now. Let's see. Mercury's in retrograde. Yeah. Okay, you can hear me. Okay, great. My internet does not seem to be very happy today, so we are going to try to share a screen, and if that does not work, then I will have to set a timer and just figure out as we go. Kara says, my internet was a potato for a couple of days, and then we had a big storm that knocked power out for a few minutes. Today, things seem to be back to normal. Excellent. Your internet had issues too yesterday, and you're in Alberta. Yes, Mercury is in a retrograde for sure. Okay. I'm going to try and share the screen and get a timer for us. May just be that it doesn't like my face today, which would be fine. I'll, if it works fine without my face, we'll do that. Okay. So we've done our card, we've done our doggos. I'm going to start with my bullet journals, and then I'm going to be drafting for my August project, which is going to be fun. All right. So 1, Go ahead and save your document if you've already been working. If not, now's a fantastic time to pull up whatever you're going to be working on. Just remember that whatever you work on today, you should save it because the tech gremlins are here. 2 is make sure you have something to drink and tink. Take a sip. Stay hydrated. 3 is to straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check, and make sure you're not slouching too much. And number 4 is make sure that if you need a break, please do take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how did we do? I finished working in my main bullet journals, and I did redo my dry erase calendar, which is a big thing for me because now it's not going to be wrong for 2 weeks at a time. I did also put in the poll for today. This one is, what is your main character's least favorite school subject? Science or alchemy, math or business, literature or magic, or physical education or monster hunting. I sort of tried to kind of put in some fantasy options in there, because I know a lot of us like to write supernatural or fantasy, and that is a, those are things. So I put that in there. What else? So updated my journals, updated my calendar. Went and checked on my mom. She'd apparently dropped a casserole dish. And so I heard the big crash and I was like, what's going on? Anyway, she was taking stuff out so that she could put the liner in the bottom of the cabinets, and had dropped something. So one less casserole dish in the house. That's okay. We had 2, 4. We had a lot. We have a lot. We don't necessarily always use them for casseroles, but we have options. They're great for like baked apples and stuff. Anyway, let's see. Monique was working on your calendar and planner. Kate was laughing at the options. Nobody likes math. Well, so there are a few people who do like math and science, and they like it because it's not subjective. Like there is an answer, which is very reassuring for some people. Monique says, changing my profile pics. Nice. The cat had kind of disappeared on you. Oh no, what happened? Did it die? Is it not working? Hopefully it's working. If you can, let me know if the chat is still working for you. But just that it looks blank on your end. Ooh, interesting. How strange. Aside from what you're chatting. So you can't see like Kate's comments? Interesting. Okay, that's weird. I don't know. You can't see anybody else's comments. Well, you are the only one whose comments has come through in the last few minutes. So maybe everybody else is finishing up their, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, let's see if I can get this to, I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to close that. I'm going to go back over to my channel if it's going to let me. And then maybe I can re-pop out the, oops, there we go. Pop out chat. Okay. Go back over to, okay, well, I have no idea what it's doing. Zero clue. Hopefully y'all can chat. I do know that the poll has changed over the last couple of minutes. But now that I have refreshed my chat, Monique is the only one in there. I don't know. I do not know. It's being weird. So we will just try and move on. And there we go. Kate coming through. 334 words on your thought dump. Fantastic. And now we know the chat is working. Yay. 331 from Mama Maggie. Ooh, very close there. How much did I got like maybe 150 after I did all of my journal work. But nice. Okay, so there's Kate. There's Mama Maggie, and Kara can also see the chat. Yay! Okay, one less problem to worry about. Excellent. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and make sure that we get another sprint in. So, 1, save a document and all of our progress. 2, make sure that you take a sip. So, clink. 3 is straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes of our bear hug. Also, don't forget to do your self promo during this sprint. So 30 minutes in here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I got about 450 that time, so it was a bit better. Still not a huge number, but I will take it, especially as I'm starting out with this one. So yeah, so about 450 that time. So not a bad start. How'd you do? Also, don't forget to do your self promo, and also don't forget to vote in the poll. We currently have a tie. Oops, somebody just broke the tie. All right. Oop, now it's back to a tie. And back and forth, back and forth. Okay. So we have two answers that are very close together, essentially. And several somebodies just went and voted. And so, yeah. So please don't forget to vote for the poll as to what is your main character's least favorite school subject. Science/alchemy, math/business, literature/magic, phys ed/monster hunting. Which one is your main character's least favorite? Let's see. Also, don't forget to do your self promo. Scroll up and make sure that I get everybody's. Monique says, question, has anybody here published on both Amazon and Kobo? So there is a way to publish wide, in which case you can do both. But I don't know because I think Amazon has been beta testing going wide with their the ISBNs that they give you. But I don't know if that is fully integrated or not. So yeah. So I am not the one to ask about that, but maybe somebody in the chat has. Shay, hello. Welcome. Happy August. How are you doing? The reason I'm not showing myself on camera is because the internet is being weird again, so the stream is working without my face. Kara says, I managed to get a Friday book blogger special post done. Ooh, nice. Nice. So there's the link for that. Homeschool Knockouts. Hello, welcome. You just stumbled onto this live and you see familiar names. Excellent. Well, welcome. I try to do these sprints at least 3 times a week, relatively around this time from 1 to 3-ish Eastern, usually Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you enjoy, please come back. Mom Maggie says, first day of All the Words August. Here's the YouTube link for that. Little update. You're reading over Kobo as a publishing option. Good. Not committing to anything yet, though. Gotcha. Is Smashwords still a thing? Because I think Smashwords was one of the ways that you could go wide. But I can't remember if they're still functioning or not. But yes, good to read over all of their terms of service now for committing. Here's a Google Doc for All the Words August. Tiny URL for that. Monique recently partook in a book edge painting party. Ooh, fun. For Gabriella Buba. She's promoting the launch of her new book, Daughters of Flood and Fury. If you like lesbian pirates, check her book out, which sounds fun. Here's the playlist for the All the Words August. Now Mom Maggie is headed out to the child's doctor appointment. Be blessed and happy words. Thank you. Same to you. Kate got 103 words on For the Words. Excellent. Did you defeat any monsters with that? I think there's like 100-word monster. I'm pretty sure. Had to take a work phone call, though, and now you're going to head out for lunch. Excellent. Funky is here. Hello. Welcome. Do you have coffee? And is it in your faded pirate mug? That is the question. Kara says, I'm working on a sale for my editing and reading services. I don't have the changes published yet. Still working on it. But here's the page if you want to bookmark it for later for the Ornery Literary Services. Monique says, what I'm reading so far about Kobo is that as long as you don't put your novel on Kindle Unlimited, you should be good. Yeah, Kindle Unlimited has some sort of like proprietary exclusivity written into the contract type thing. So, Homeschool Knockouts, thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And hopefully we can help you get whatever it is you need done, which is what the writing and productivity sprints are for. So, Kara says to Monique, yes, that's true. You can publish your book wide as long as you don't put it on KU. Yeah. For now, you think you want to read over your novel one last time, then set it up for pre-order once Mercury is out of retrograde. Probably a good idea. Probably. I can't remember. Have you already formatted your story? And have you, because I know that the ebook formatting can sometimes be a little different from the print formatting, depending on how you do it. Funky says, "'Tis a great question. Coffee is almost done brewing. Yay! And Pirate Mug is queued up. Excellent. Good. Kara says, I like all sorts of pirates. I look forward to talk like a pirate day. Admittedly, you're the only one you talk like a pirate to besides your cat. I still remember Talk Like a Pirate Day. I think it was like Pirates and Ninja Day somehow. Or it was like in the same week. Anyway, so when I was going for my undergrad, the campus police officers had a lunch at one of the dining halls. And it was either Talk Like a Pirate Day or Ninja Day. I can't remember what. Anyway, guy came in full costume and had a plastic sword or something. But it looked pretty realistic. And so they tackled the pirate or ninja, and I can't remember which one it is. It would make a way better story if I could remember which one it was, but I'm pretty sure it was a pirate. But it also could have been a ninja. I don't remember. Kate says, good plan for the publishing, for reading it over again and setting it up for pre-order once Mercury is out of retrograde. Y'all, I can't talk today. It is formatted, but you want to make sure it reads well on ebook and paperback. Yes. Monique says, would anyone here be up for helping me promote my novel on social media? Do you already have the the images you're going to use and the rate at which you want it to be promoted? Because I know, so some people post reels, some people post Square, some people post videos. So do you already have, what do they call those? The assets made so that you can shoot those to people's? All right, let me go ahead and get us queued up to do another sprinty sprint. Make sure we can make it go big. And change this to third sprint. Okay. All right. So again, don't forget to answer the poll. One particular option has just a slight edge over others. So make sure that if you have not yet voted, please do. All right, let's do this. So 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have something to sip on. I'm down to the very last of my glass, so cheers. 3 is straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is if you need a break, take a break. I can hear our laundry has stopped, so that's one of the things I'm going to be doing during the sprint. So 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how'd we do? Let's see. $436. Not too bad. Again, sort of in the same realm. And I also switched over the laundry, so that's good. How did you do? Was that a good sprint? Was that a nice chunk of work? Were we able to get a good amount done? Funky in the middle of that was like, everybody keep it down. I'm getting work call. So I was like, I'm pulling up the cannon salute section. I wasn't really, but it would be fun. It would be entertaining, that's for sure. So yeah. Amanda says, hello. Hello, how are you? Hopefully things are going well for you. Let's see. It is 3:15, essentially. 3:15. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end the poll for today about what our main character's least favorite school subject is. So 45% of our main character's least favorite school subject is either phys ed or monster hunting. 36% hate math/business classes. 18% do not care for the science or alchemy classes, and none of them hate literature or magic as much as the rest of the school. I mean, this is not to say that they don't dislike it, but that one of the other ones are higher on their list of hatred. Amanda bought a new house. Ooh, yay! Congratulations. So it's a bit crazy with boxes everywhere, but yes. But that means that you are able to decorate. You are able to organize. You're able to have new spaces with new intentions. Yeah. So plus, if I remember correctly, y'all needed a little bit more room for the new member of the family, if I'm remembering correctly. So, Homeschool Knockouts, thank you for the hosting. You're welcome. You're welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed. So, yeah. All right, y'all, don't forget to save both your trackers and your documents. Also, make sure it's now the beginning of the month. So if you have not done a backup of your projects, now might be a great time, beginning of the month, to have a backup of a project. So yeah. Also, again, don't forget to congratulate Becca C. Smith and Kate Kavanaugh for getting book deals, and Mama Maggie M.M. Ward for the book launch. So yeah. Alrighty. Yes, she has her own room. Fantastic. Wonderful. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save, and hopefully by the next time that I see y'all on Monday, the ground will have dried out a little bit more and the internet line will be a little bit more stable. So yeah. All right. Once again, thank you very much. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. And hopefully I will see y'all in the chats. All right. Bye.